What is going on, guys? It is Azza here, and I welcome you to a brand new video. Now, as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the Deco Crate November 2017 with the theme Cozy Nights. Now, you might see the theme running along as we go through each item, but it's going to be the same video as normal, obviously just different items, but it's going to be the same layout, and I'm going to show you in the same way. So we're going to jump right into this, and I'm going to show you the first item here, which is the Cheeky P Winter Cuddle Sofa. Now, this item only is a land impact of 4, so it's a very low land impact, which is great. And obviously there are animations, as you can see. Single and couples. We'll switch to one of the good ones here. There we go. Reses in some popcorn as well, you know. Why the hell not? Because popcorn is bae, some may say. Alright, so we'll go to the next item here, which is the Serenity Style JoJo Cozy Set, which is a total of 11 land impact total. So you can use each item separately, which will depend on which item you want to use depending on the land impact, but everything res together is only 11, which is pretty incredible. Obviously there is a seat which you can sit on. There are multiple animations to play with. Obviously you can adjust it to your liking, because right now it does not fit me at all, but you get the idea. There's some cool stuff. You got some slippers here, we got a basket of blankets, obviously we got the chair, we've got a book and coffee mug, and we have a hot water bottle, which is pretty big, but yeah, it's a hot water bottle, which is pretty cool and really goes with the theme Cozy Nights. The next item we have is the Peach's Sensual Sweethearts Bath Set. Now, the land impact of this depends on the items you res, because there's a non-animated version, a version of the bath with no water, which obviously has a lower land impact, but so I can't really, you know, say what land impact it is because it varies. But you've got this tray here which is separate, so you don't have to have it on the bath. But yeah, it's really nice, and obviously you can sit in there and play around with the animations, but this tray is obviously in the wrong place for that, but you can move that depending on what you want to do with it, really. Really highly detailed piece, gotta love it. In the next stand here we have the L'Horizon Galati candle holders. Now, each of these is only 2 land impact each, so very low. So in total there is 6 land impacts in this little bunch, but you can turn the candles off just by clicking the, you know, stem, and you can change the texture. So just give it a click and it will change the texture. There are 3 in total. So yeah, it's really cool, and you can do that with each of them. So yeah, you can have them all matching if you really want. As you can see, very nice, and I love the detail, just the texturing as well, really nice, really well done. Next up we have the Sorry Cozy Corner. I'm sure that's what it's called. Sorry Cozy Corner. That's it. Okay, so sorry, I got a bit confused there because there's another item called Cozy Corner, but this is called the Sorry Cozy Corner. Now, each item is 1 to 2 land impact each, but there are holdable versions of both of these, which I will show you in a second. But if I sit on the pillows, as you can see, it reses in a pillow here, and it's actually bento, so your hands mesh around it, but that's really cute. And obviously there's this little candle down here, really highly detailed. Nice little piece. And what I would do is show you the holdable items. So go to our Sari, and you will see there's a hold. So old chamber stick, you know, it reses in, it's bento, wonderful, can't get enough of that. And also there is a pillow, again holdable, bento, so it fits pretty well. You gotta love that though. It's really nice, very unique, and fits the theme perfectly. So in the next box we have the we have the extraordinary Rustic Fireplace, which is a total of 5 land impacts. It's very unique and, well, rustic. Really fits the name. Let's remove this little blue box up here. Okay. And obviously it's got a wooden, I guess, shelf? I don't know what you want to call that. And where you can place objects, pictures, anything. And if you give it a click anywhere, the fire will turn on. And yeah, really looks nice. I like the stone effect. Beautiful. In the next stand we have the Revival Cozy Deco set. Okay, so we have a little sign here, which you can, you know, change the texture of. You got Dreamcatch, which obviously is a picture of a dream catcher. Poem, which is what was just there. And a skull. I think my favourite of all is the poem, but that's just my opinion. And you can change the access of that, so you can stop random people, you know, clicking on it and changing it. So that's cool. We have these little seats as well. And these are quite low land impact as well, only 2. But yeah, all in all, this whole bunch is 15 land impact, so very low. And you can sit on these little pedestals, as you can see, male, female. You can play around with the animations. It's quite a lot considering, but yeah, really nice. Same again, but it's a different texture, as you can see. This is the canvas style, this is the normal style, but both very nice looking. We also have a table with like some kind of old plants, and I really like that. I think the work that's gone into it is phenomenal, but yeah, it's really nice, and I like the perfectly round shape of the vase. And obviously we have a table here with candles, both separate. Very nice. Can't go wrong. Next up we have the Pew Comfy Fur Beds. Comfy spelled C-O-M-F-I. Not too sure if that's a mistake or it's meant to be like that. I think it's meant to be like that. But there are 3 varieties. You've got variety 1 that says have a good night on the pillows, and it's obviously got stars and it's quite a darkish bed. Next one we have first drink the coffee, then I do the... I can't read that. I don't know what that says, but yeah. Then I do the things. I think that's what it says, but it's a coffee kind of colour. And then we've got a cuter version, which is, you know, rabbits and bunnies, and it's on a whitish looking bed. Obviously, you can sit on these, and there are singles and couples animations. Very nice. And each bed is quite a high land impact. It's 14, but for the detail, that's not too bad. So definitely worth looking at if you like beds, or I guess it's like a I forgot the name of it, but it's nice. I like it. Next up we have the Mudhoney Cozy Corner. Now this is why I was confused earlier, but this is incredible. Now the wall is 2 land impact, which is here, and the wall is extremely finely detailed. And obviously you can place unlimited amounts of those, so you can have a full square if you want, but really nice. And you've got the pillows and blankets, which is all 1, which is 9 land impacts, so 11 in total, which isn't too bad if you think about it. But obviously the blankets and pillows do have animations by myself, parent and me cuddle. So couples, children I guess, and, you know, singles, which is great. But really nice. I like how he's grabbing the pillow as well. But I really do love that, and I love how the pillows you can move them, as you can see here. But they do fit very well if you put them in the corner of this wall, or any corner in fact, but a very nice release there. By Mudhoney. Next up we have the Mesh India My Cozy Night. Now this is a little table with some macaroons on there, some marshmallows I think we got there, hot chocolate. You can change the texture. You've got texture 1, you've got, which will change eventually. and you can go all the way up to texture 4, so there are a bunch of things to play with that. We've got a book here with a nice, for some reason, plant. I'm not too sure why that's there, but it does take a while for the textures to load sometimes, but that varies on your PC. I like these shiny bits, very nice. And this table is 7 land impact, so not too bad considering the amount of stuff you get on there. Very nice. In the next slide we have Serenity Cozy Bed, which is 7 land impact. There is an adult and PG version, of course. And yep, there are animations because that's kind of obvious and kind of needed now if you want to compete with other creators, but a very nice bed. But yeah, if you want to reopen the animations, you just click it again. But there are different patterns. There's pattern 2. Which is darker. We got white, which is obviously white and quite bright. That rhymed. We got blue, which is kind of dark. Dark grey, which is what it was originally when you res it. And pattern 1, which is obviously a bit more vibrant. There you go. Very nice. Obviously, couple single animations. But yeah, it's for you to play around with. In the next slide, we have the Capisce cozy table set. I've never heard of Capisce, but from what I've seen here, I'm quite excited to see more from them in the future. Now, the total land impact for everything here is 14, although you can use the objects individually, so as you can see you can move the photos. Now the thing I like about this is that these are included. You can put your own textures in, just drag and drop, and you know, it makes it really nice. In the ends of the table we have some books, as you can see. Nice books, which are also separate. And we've got some cups of coffee or chocolate or whatever on the top. Some nice stuff, and obviously the carts, more books in the end here. But yeah, very nice release. In the final stand here, we have the Chesmois, I can't say that, Chesmois wooden Sorna Cabin Dundalk, which is 12 land impact in total, although the door's separate, the floor's separate, and the main structure is separate. But 12 in total. There's an adult and PG version. And the first thing you can change or do is the light. So you just give that a click and boom, it'll light everything up. Very nice. Second clickable thing is the door, which opens, and then inside we've got this, which is the actual smoke. So if you want a light smoke, you click it and click light, and smoke will res. Again, medium if you want more, or if you want to go all the way, you put it on heavy and just smoke out the whole sim. No, it's not that bad, but you get the idea. And you can put none and it will slowly fade away. Doesn't completely disappear instantly, it slowly fades, which is realistic. But really nice. Obviously there are animations. All these up here, top right, you can change, you can play with, all that kind of stuff. But really nice. I honestly think this is one of my favourite items in this month's Deco crate, because it's really unique. I do like it. Very nice. Now, stepping out of the box here, Capisce, we have the next item, which is actually over here. It's the Bad Unicorn which is 15 land impact in total, 1-5, not 50. And it's really nice. It's like an upcycled container that you can find in a shipping yard or something. Now the door you can click to open. Wonderful. And obviously you can just walk right in. Now the inside is quite modern, but I really do like that. But yeah, it's quite bright inside, but again, I love that. Really nice structure by Bad Unicorn. Love the windows around the outside too. And obviously we have a fire here, which you can click to turn on and off. And you've got some wood here, which would obviously be used in real life to flare up the flames or whatever, but very nice. Really do like that. And finally, we have a structure by Schultzbros, one of my favourite housing creators in Second Life. Now I'm going to double click here because it's actually a skybox. And as you know, you can't just walk in a front door of a skybox. Okay, that's just... you know what? That works. Got a bit stuck there. Okay, so we have a skybox, and it's 21 land impact in total, which is very minimal for a skybox. And it's called the Cozy Attic Loft Skybox. And its overall quality is incredible. It's really nice. Got an old fireplace here, which you could place your own wood logs in that are scripted if you wanted to. It's wonderful, isn't it? It just looks very nice. Now, obviously, you have the doors on the side here, which you can open and go to a little room there. But that's your choice. Same here. These go through to quite a large room when my SL decides to... There we go. Goes to quite a larger room. Very nice. Just click the doors to open and close. And we'll go up the stairs. Nice. And we're led out to a sort of overlooking area, I guess. These aren't scripted doors, so these are just windows actually. But yeah, a really nice structure that you can, you know, actually go out here and you're sort of floating over the edge. Really nice. I'm very pleased with the amount of stuff that's in this month's Deco crate. A very nice Deco crate, as are all of them, but this one really stands out. Anyway, that's pretty much going to sum up this video. As per usual, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.